Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna, and today I will be giving you 20 cruise tips based off my experience from my first cruise, so stay tuned. So I went on my first cruise last week. I went to the Bahamas on Carnival Ecstasy, and overall I did have a good time, but I have some tips that I believe would have made my experience a little better. So I just wanted to share that with you guys for any first-time cruisers or any cruisers that have been on a cruise before and agree with what I'm saying, because I know you can agree with some of these tips. Anyway, prepay your gratuity. That's right. You heard me. Gratuity. It is a requirement. It is mandatory. You have to and you must. You have to pay gratuity before they even allow you to get on the ship. So a few days before I went on the cruise, I have two friends who went on a cruise for their honeymoon, and they were telling me, "Yeah, Brie, make sure that you prepay your gratuity." I'm like, what do you mean? If I want to tip somebody, I'll tip them when I'm there, however much I want to tip them. So what do you mean prepay? Come to find out that it's mandatory. So you have to pay a percentage to like the workers in your room, the waiters at the dinner that you go to at night, the dinners that you go to at night, and Carnival Ecstasy, the company, they require that you pay gratuity, and it's not an option. So I suggest that you just pay it when you pay for your cruise or before you go on your cruise, because it will save you a lot of headache. You won't have any surprise bills and things like that. And that's what I wish I would have done, because I didn't prepay my gratuity. So it came off my card when I got on the ship. So it was just another bill that I didn't want to see, because you don't want to see money racking up on your card anyway, because you're already going to be spending a lot. Or I am. Anyway, prepay gratuity and Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi, I believe my plan was $6 a day, and that was called the social media plan. Literally, you can only get on social media. You can only get on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I believe. You get the gist. You get the gist. A social media plan. But prepay that as well, because it's just good to have that peace of mind that the things that you want on the cruise, like Wi-Fi, you already have that taken care of, and you don't have to stand in the long line. Because yes, they have a guest counter on the ship, but the line is always long. Or at least when I was there, it was long. So that's all I'm saying. So prepay your Wi-Fi and gratuity, okay? Get cash out before you go. And get enough cash out for how much you believe you're going to spend. I know sometimes it's hard. You can't really tell how much you're going to spend. But if you have a budget for your vacation, I would suggest that you just go ahead and get the cash out. I know a lot of people don't like to travel with large amounts of cash. But if I knew then what I know now, I would have taken cash out before I got on that ship. Why? Well, number one, the ATM fees are ridiculous. $6 a transaction. What, people? That is not right. That is not right. So if I were you, I would go ahead and take out some cash and put that on your Sail and Sign card. So the Sail and Sign card is the card that you get. It's basically your identification on the ship. It's your room key, and also it serves as like a debit card. So when you get on the ship, you have the option to link your debit card to your Sail and Sign card, or just put cash. If I were you, I would put cash. I wouldn't link my debit card to nothing that them people have, okay? That's another story. It's just my preference, and I'm just giving you that tip because I believe that it'll work for you. And so, like I said, just get cash out before you get there. And if you can, just put the cash on your Sail and Sign card instead of linking your debit card, because you kind of already know how much cash you put on there, and you don't have to worry about just swiping, knowing you don't have the money there. Because when the money's gone on your Sail and Sign card, you can't get anything else. But if your debit card is linked, you're going to keep swiping, and you might just go into the negatives. You don't want that to happen. Okay. Drink a lot of water before you get on the cruise. Yes, you heard me. Hydration. I know you're on the cruise, you're on vacation, you're relaxing, your feet are kicked up, you're laying back. But people, when I tell you, it's hot, and it gets even hotter. And believe it or not, you do a lot of walking around, more than you can believe. So please, please, please stay hydrated, come hydrated, leave hydrated. Just drink a lot of water. I'm telling you, you will feel better. Your body will feel better. Things will flow properly, because It's all you can eat there at the buffet. So also at the sit down dinners, it's all you can eat. So you just want to make sure that you're staying hydrated and getting the proper water intake while you're on the cruise and before you're on the cruise. Get to the cruise ship early. Yes, you heard me right. Get there early. If you're 10 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. Name that movie. Let me stop. Honestly though, get there early if you don't mind, because I believe the gates open for us around 10:30, 11, and the ship didn't sail until 2:30. So we got there, I believe we were like the third car there. And I know a lot of times people are like, no, I don't want to get there early, you know, and have to just sit on the ship until it leaves. But people, those lines get long, like an amusement park on a hot summer day. Don't do it to yourself. Just get there early. Just add it to your vacation time. Go find a nice chair, lay back and relax until it's time to go. But if you can, get there early and get settled in so it won't be a hassle, basically in processing on the ship. Don't bring a lot of stuff in your bags. Guys, when I tell you, it was 4 days, 3 nights. That's it. People had, 2 big luggage bags, a backpack, a carry-on for the carry-on. It was, I'm not knocking that. I know people like to switch it up. They like to change. It's vacation. But I promise you, the lighter you pack, the more you'll enjoy your trip, because you won't have to worry about keeping up with all that stuff, packing, unpacking. Yes, you want to have your cute outfits and things like that. You don't want to be looking just plain and bland and all that. I get it. But don't pack your whole life away. But just try to pack light, and that saves you the hassle of having to carry all that stuff around. Pack your own beach towel. Okay, so I know I'm getting into, like what to bring. And the next few tips are going to be telling you what to bring, even though I know I just said pack light, but let this be a part of your light item list. That's all I'm saying. But bring your own beach towel. The reason I say that is they do provide a beach towel in the room. And I saw a lot of people out with their beach towels from the room. But what they so carefully let us know during the safety briefing, I believe, was if you lose one of their towels, they will charge you. They will charge you. I don't remember how much it was. It probably wasn't like a crazy amount, but why would you be charged for it? Okay, well, I guess it's like any hotel. Maybe they charge if you lose a towel or something like that. I don't know, but I recommend you bring your own beach towel if you know you're going to be in the pool, if you know you're going to go on the beach, things like that. Bring casual clothes. Okay, so this is where I messed up. So I heard about the captain's night where you dress fancy. People was out there looking like they were going to the high school prom. And then some people looked like they were going to a cocktail party. And I had my church dress. No, let me stop. But honestly, I just brought one outfit for the captain's night. And I think I brought like a little summer dress for another casual night. But every night, I want to say, people were dressed casually. So you don't want to go to dinner in jeans and a tank top, which, I don't care. We went that way about 2 nights. We wasn't looking crazy or anything. But if you want to just go with the mood and the flow of the ship, bring casual clothes. It's nice to dress nice. You feel nice. You look nice. Bring casual clothes. Bring a small speaker and your laptop. I know you're thinking like, that's so random. Why are you saying that? Well, I'm saying that because once again, like I said, the ship doesn't have internet unless you buy the Wi-Fi plan. The Wi-Fi plan is $6 for the social media package, but it's $16 additional for an upgraded internet plan. But you don't get to get Netflix on that plan, which is crazy because it's like I'm paying $16 a day for what? To check my Yahoo email. So I had my laptop, and I wish I brought DVDs because we could have watched movies. And I know your question is, well, what about the TV in the room? The TV in our room kept messing up. I'm not saying that it's going to happen for you, but it happened for me, okay? Another thing you might say, we're not going to be in the room. We're not there to be in the room and look at TV. We're there to enjoy the ship and enjoy the cruise and enjoy the Bahamas and things like that. People, let me tell you, there are going to be many times when you want to go in your room and just relax. So for the sake of you, if you have children, bring DVDs and bring your computer, bring your laptop. That way you guys can watch movies while you're in your room. Bring small trash bags or grocery bags. The reason I say this is because those trash cans in the room do not have trash bags. And I know that may not mean anything to some people, but that is one of my pet peeves. I cannot stand when people put trash in a trash can that ain't got no bag. That's nasty. So I recommend that you bring small scented trash bags, add that scented in there. Just regular trash bags or even grocery bags, because I know a lot of times we have shopping bags from different stores we went to, so we just put those in our trash cans and we called it a day. Easy cleanup. Hey. Bring pop-up air fresheners. Yes, that's right. You heard me. You cannot bring aerosol cans or spray cans or anything like that on the ship. So I recommend that you bring pop-up air fresheners for your rooms. I'm not saying that it stinks in the room or anything like that, but once again, this is just a preference for me. If you like it to smell good, if you want it to be a little flowy in there and not congested, I recommend you bring pop-up air fresheners for the duration of the cruise. Lanyards, bring your own. They charge like $8 for a lanyard. Okay, so we went with my sister's Girl Scout group, and the Girl Scout leader, she had lanyards for all of us. But I know those lanyards that they sold on the ship were just crazy expensive for no reason. Everything is expensive on the ship. For what? For why? Why? Okay, so bring your own lanyard, save some money. So you should hear this before you get on the cruise. I know we heard it and we didn't listen. I wish we would have. Bring your own 12-pack of soda, okay? Bring it, people. Bring it. And if you go in a group, have everybody, even down to the little baby, bring a 12-pack of soda, because what they don't tell you is the only drink for the duration of the cruise that is free is sweet tea that ain't sweet. And sour, nasty lemonade was gross, okay? So bring your own drink, because they allow each person to bring a 12-pack, unopened pack of soda, whatever the case may be. They didn't allow you to bring water, which is weird, or from my knowledge, you couldn't bring water. So I would get the water plan, which is, I think you buy a bottle of water a day. They're big, but they're $4. But it's worth it because, like I said, you want to make sure you're drinking water. So bring your own 12-pack of drinks so you won't get stuck just drinking the nasty lemonade. Seasick medicine. Yes, you heard me. I'm pretty sure that should have been on top of the list, but this isn't in any type of order. But what I will say is bring seasick medicine, or the little stickers that you put behind your ear. I saw a lot of people wearing those. Vertigo bracelets, things like that. I personally did not get seasick, but you guys, I felt that shit moving in my sleep. My mom was like, what are you talking about? I don't feel it. I felt it. Everywhere I went, I felt the ship moving. So I would recommend bring seasick medicine. If you know you might get sick, just take it before you guys even start sailing, or just have it handy in your back pocket just in case you do get sick. Sunscreen is a blessing. Bring it, okay? Bring sunscreen. A lot of people think they don't need sunscreen. I don't know why. I'm not saying go all out and get some high 1000 SPF sunscreen, but I would say get at least between 15 or 30 SPF. Why? Because you want to protect your skin in that hot sun. I know in the Bahamas, it was beaming on us, okay? I had a little tan even after I put on the sunscreen. So do yourself a favor, do your kids a favor, do the family a favor, do your skin a favor. Bring sunscreen, apply it, use it. Locate the extra comforters or blankets in your room when you get there. And if you do not find them in your room, ask for them. Reason being, it was cold in our room. It was so cold, and there were no controllers. So I was just like, okay, I'm cold and I should have prepared for this. And on the very last day, not the last night, the last day, we found covers under our bed and at the very top of our closet. Was I upset? Yes. Did I let it go? No. Get those comforters, find those comforters, use those comforters. That's all I'm saying. The internet does not work at the port. I don't know why people think that the Wi-Fi plan that they purchase on the ship will work out there in Nassau, Bahamas. It doesn't work. So in order to save you money, just make sure that you turn your phone off. You don't have to turn it off completely. Just turn it on airplane mode, which you have to do or should do anyway while using the Wi-Fi plan on the ship. But I will also turn my Wi-Fi button off in conjunction with airplane mode when you get off the ship. That way, there's no roaming charges. You're getting all these crazy fees, $1,000 a minute when you get home. No, yeah. So, yeah, the internet does not work off the ship or wherever you go. You're welcome. So I know this may seem mundane or redundant or like personal to each family or friends who go, whatever. But allow the room to be your meeting place if someone gets lost. Once again, you guys don't have like a phone to call unless you all get the Wi-Fi plan and communicate like that. But allow the room to be your meeting place in case anyone gets lost. That way you won't be running around the ship like there's 12 levels, 12 or 13 levels. It's just, you don't want that to happen. Excursions. Yes, excursions. So just like the Wi-Fi and the gratuity, we were told to prepay for an excursion or however many we wanted to take. Well, we didn't prepay for anything. And when we got on the ship, they were trying to sell excursions to people at what they called discounted rates. We still did not buy any excursions, but I know a lot of people were paying like $80 for tour guide excursions and things like that. Well, when we got onto the Bahamas, there were a lot of locals trying to make money and support their family and just trying to make money because, hey, who don't want $1? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we located a cab driver who took us around the whole area, and he only charged us $25 a person. And it was 12 people, so it was safe. And I know that a lot of people got the same thing or less for more money. So I'm not telling you not to prepay for excursions, do what you do. Some things you have to prepay for, I do believe. But when it comes to things like touring the city, just know that there are many locals out there who are willing to take you around for way less than what the ship may charge. And he took us to a lot of hot spots. He gave us a lot of historical information, and it was a really good excursion. So let me tell you guys about the photos that they take on the cruise. Every night they have these professional photographers set up on different levels and in different areas of the cruise ship, and they are taking amazing photos. Like when I tell you, they take like 15 photos of each family, have you doing different poses, laying back on the chair, leaning to the side, hand on your, all that stuff. And at the end of the cruise, after captain's nights, I want to say, because that's when everyone's dressed up and they get these very good quality pictures, they post all the pictures on this level and you get to go and find your family's pictures. Well, what they don't tell you is a little 4x6 picture is like $13, one picture. So you can imagine the bigger pictures are like $24. So you mean to tell me you have taken all these beautiful pictures of me that I can't wait to share on social media, and you telling me that I gotta pay over $20? Okay, I can go to JCPenney's for the okay, so all I know is if I were you, I would prepare to pay a lot of money, or I would simply not take any pictures and be tempted at all. Because when I tell you guys we were surprised, and they don't play about the pictures. They found people in the corners trying to take pictures of their pictures, and they were saying, no, hey, you can't do that. They put little stickers, which are sensors on the back of the pictures. So if you go too far to the elevator, it's going to go off on you. Okay, so yeah. A tip for photos, take them on your phone. Above all else, try to put your phone down and enjoy the trip. I don't want to sound hypocritical. I know that I did a vlog. I know that I'm giving you guys this tips video right now. But honestly, we have gotten to a point in this generation where we really do not know how to enjoy the moment. So don't allow yourself to be caught up in having to take a picture of this, get a video of that you don't just enjoy the present moment with your family, your friends, your loved ones, because you may miss something that you just cannot get on camera. So above all else, enjoy yourself. So I'm pretty sure there are many more, but that is all the tips that I have for you today. And I hope that you guys go and watch my vlog. I will link it in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. Like the video, leave a comment, and support your girl, okay? Okay, bye.